thoughts on heading to San Jose for tomorrow's match?
Well, it's a big game, you know, to gather consecutive points, to gather up this momentum. It's another crucial game against a Western Conference side that is also desperate for points, and I believe we can do it. It takes a total team effort, 3 games in 1 week, and it's going to be tough, but you know, we have the quality of players to rotate guys and fill in a really good lineup.
You had 2 goals in 2 minutes last year against San Jose at home. What do you remember about that game?
Well, to be honest, it was a blur. I remember playing attacking mid. Was frustrated that Joven didn't score that goal that I passed to him, and maybe that's why I didn't pass him that one that I tried to get that hat trick. But you know, it was a blur. It was so quick. You know, it was around the same time as you know, the same situation as this year, where we need to gather points, and off a good win against DC. Now it's a good win against Vancouver, so hopefully we can continue in this fashion and hopefully make a run for the playoffs.
You've got a guy, obviously, Chris Wondolowski, who's had a lot of success against the Sounders in the past. How can you try and slow him down?
Well, he's very good at like ghosting. I mean, you don't think he's there, and then all of a sudden he's in the box. So you always have to keep an eye on him. He's a lot like Valeri. You know, obviously different skill set. He's more of a poacher, but while they're in the box, they're very similar. They make the really sharp quality runs and can score a goal at one glance.
It seems like the Quakes always give you guys a tough game, pretty much no matter where they're at on the table. Do you have any theories as to why that is, or is that just one of those weird MLS things?
Yeah, I think it happens to a lot of people. I think some people get the best of themselves against a certain team. You know, maybe traditionally San Jose, they don't care about possession. You know, in the last couple of years, we've been able to do a better job possessing the ball, and then all of a sudden they counter and they score a goal. Maybe that's why, but we're looking to change that, and we're hoping to get a good win against San Jose away from home, and then come back against New York City to hopefully gather more points.
How do you approach a team that's San Jose that's struggling? There seems to be some turmoil in the locker room, front office. So just generally, how do you approach a team that's kind of down on their luck, as it were?
They're even more dangerous, to be honest. All it takes is one goal to really get them going. Much like us, we're a dangerous team at this point. You know, we're a desperate team. If you let us score a couple goals in a game, it can get real ugly. We can play really well. It can start a swing of games where we continue to do well and gather up points and make a run for the playoffs. So San Jose is in a similar position. Obviously, they have less points than us. They're not playing as well. They're not in games, but all it takes is one game for them to really get back into things, and hopefully that's not against us.
What's been the key for in this little run you're on, and then what will you need to do to continue that when you play San Jose tomorrow?
Well, defensively, we've been in every game. We haven't given up a goal first. That's one thing. You know, we haven't been chasing a game. In the Atlanta game, we scored first. In the Colorado game, we scored first. New England, obviously 0-0. Vancouver, we scored very early. If we can do that and not play from behind and not be in a rush to chase the game, we'll be in a better spot. But it takes, you know, discipline. You have to play extremely well from the first minute, because teams are going to be gunning for you, you know, the first 10, 15 minutes, especially away from home.
Are you going to be chasing the goal, or is it more, or is it just more like you're saying, going to be disciplined as a team and then take the opportunity for you to get that early goal or whatever?
Be more patient in our defending. You know, sometimes we're in a rush to press teams, and you know, that can leave you in a bad spot defensively. You're pressing, all of a sudden a loose ball goes their way, and they're in on frame. So you know, be patient, stick in our block of 8, 9 players, and then you know, we'll eventually create chances, but first 10, 15 minutes, be smart defensively and keep that score line at 0.